Hey, what's going on, my little Tattle Tells? Yo, if you Blac Chyna's lawyer, you sending a message to the Kardashians talking about this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. I'm Chyna about her business. Yo, what am I talking about besides quoting Rihanna's Lemonade lyrics? Listen, Blac Chyna and Rob, as you know, just had their case dismissed. Now, people are speculating that the reason why it was dismissed is because Rob settled with Chyna. Why? Because Chyna had literal document evidence that Rob was sipping on some sitting on some sip-zerb. She literally had evidence of him sitting around a bunch of red Solo cups, right? For those of you guys that aren't in America, those are those red plastic cups you see in all American videos that had Codeine Boys written on the cup. If you guys, listen, Rob was out in them streets wilding. He also had evidence, actually text messages evidence, that Rob was Mexican fishing, telling everybody he was Mexican, but not even that. Orale vato, he gonna run up on you 30, 100 Mexicans deep. Rob's words, not mine. And he got those shooters on deck. For those of you overseas, that means he said he was going to hire a hitman. Yeah, exactly. Rob was hangry. Literally, I hope that was an oatmeal Debbie fueled a rant. I hope it wasn't anything more, but according to Chyna, it was. She also was pulling in all his sisters, and she was set to sit down and depose them for hours. Now, she still is deposing them against the other lawsuit she had. Oh, y'all know? Blac Chyna suing the Kardashians for messing up her bag. Because here's what she's saying, right? And I'm going to get into how the lawyer's saying, Rob, we ain't done with you either. You think that little stupid me culpa talking about, I do this for my child. Shut up. You still going down, right? They're not done with Rob. But if you didn't know, this whole thing where Rob said that Blac Chyna tried to strangle him with an iPhone cord. Yes, Rob is built like a refrigerator, and Blac Chyna that's this big literally tried to take him out. Boy, you've been watching too much Kevin Hart's True Story. Shut up. Anyway, right, back to what I was saying. The lawsuits were kind of related, but not really. Rob sued Chyna for trying to take his life. Who is it? Chloe and Kris, they have actual emails, and I don't know how involved Kim and Kylie are, but Kylie, Blac Chyna accused her of hiding security footage. They used that as an excuse to go to E! And say that Blac Chyna was a danger and to get Blac Chyna and Rob's TV show canceled. Do you see how they're interconnected? Exactly. So Chyna's looking at them like, it's not over. You still messed up my bag, and I'm coming for that money. Then the Kardashians were like, no. Let's combine the two cases about whether you tried to kill our brother and whether we canceled your show. And Chyna's lawyer was like, you're out of your mind. It's not happening. Chyna came with this evidence. Watch my other video if you want a list of all the evidence on deck. And Rob acted like he did it out of the kindness of his heart and for his daughter and dropped the lawsuit. You know, all you guys are saying, Rob, shut up. You've been dragging Chyna since the day you met her. You don't care what Dream thinks. As a matter of fact, you've been bragging to everybody you got full custody of Dream. Come to find out, you have her for 3 days. Chyna has them for 4 every single week. And Chyna don't got you on child support. Boy, shut up. Anyway, the lawyer said, oh, guess what? This isn't over legally. I know you did that mea culpa, and guess what? No one cares, Rob. Let's see what the lawyers say. Also, let's not forget, right? On top of everything, he literally posted revenge pictures of her all over the internet. Literally posted private, literally explicit content of his child's mother all over the internet because he was mad that she moved on and had a new boyfriend. He also posted confidential video when she was about to go under for a BBL or the post-mommy makeover, whatever it was. Yeah, exactly. Rob Kardashian ain't been ish for a minute. But guess what? Chyna's lawyer said, oh, no, hussy. I got your number. Listen, Blac Chyna, the reports are saying Blac Chyna's lawyer slammed Rob and said she'd go after him for court costs and for legal fees she incurred for defending herself against the lawsuit. The lawyer is quoted as saying, Rob Kardashian should have thought of his daughter Dream. That's right, Mom, I said the same thing. Should have thought of his lawyer Dream before he filed his malicious and baseless assault and battery lawsuit against Dream's mother, Angela White, aka Blac Chyna. Angela White, Blac Chyna, that's funny. Okay, more than 4 years ago, Rob had sought to use his wealth and power. You mean his mama and his sister's wealth and power, because we all know the owner of Arthur George Socks don't got any. Arthur George Socks, you ask, what's that? Yeah, that's what everybody else is saying, right? Rob had sought to use his wealth and power via this vexatious lawsuit to smear Chyna as a mother and even as a human being for more than 4 years. Blac Chyna's lawyer, Lynn Cassiani, ain't playing. And they also literally said the entire time, Chyna's had to live through hell with Rob's horrific and false accusations hanging over her. When I read that, all I heard was, kinda hard out here for a pimp, trying to make him when a man spend. Anyway, back to this report, right? Chyna was finally about to have her day in court, where she prepared to prove with evidence that Rob's claim that she physically attacked and assaulted him was all a malicious lie, right? Instead, listen, woo, Lynn is going in. She is in her bag right now. She's like, check 1, check 2, mic check. Listen, instead, Rob dropped his case on the eve of the trial. Not because he suddenly wanted to drop the case for the sake of his daughter, but because he knew his assault and battery accusations against Chyna were false. In other words, Rob's avoidance of the serious consequences of an adverse jury verdict is why he dropped the case, not his supposed concern for his daughter. The lawyer just put this statement out today. I called this shit when he first announced it. Rob, shut up with your little Pollyanna thing trying to say you did it out the goodness of your heart when you've been trying to destroy your baby's mom since day one and your sister's piled on. Now, what does it say about Rob's guilt and what she has on the Kardashians? That they are mobilizing. They are literally mobilizing everything against her. And she's still coming out on top, y'all. I'm just saying, in addition to legal fees, get this, Blac Chyna is suing Krisjenner. Why are you suing Kris? You know she's having a trouble because Kanye said her and Corey broke up and he put her on blast, allegedly, but that's what it's looking like, right? They're going to have to come out with a picture of them kissing or something for us to believe they're back together. Maybe the family's doing a rebrand. Maybe, because you think about it, are there any black men left in that family? Maybe they're doing a rebrand to some saltines. Ritz crackers, if you will. Maybe they're doing a rebrand. You know what I'm saying? So, she's literally suing Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian West, Khloe, and Kylie Jenner for defamation. Chyna says the Kardashians clan falsely accused her of beating up Rob and using their power in Hollywood to cancel the former couple's #1 hit show. It was a #1 hit. Rob and Chyna. The fact that you thought that you were going to go to a #1 hit, and because your son was done with a woman that you never wanted him to be with, you think you're going to cancel that, and you somehow think that she wasn't going to sue? Now, I know she got the wrong lawyer for her child custody case that literally played the dog mess out of her, right? However, it looks like Lynn knows what she's doing. She picked the right lawyer, right? Now get this, Chyna's lawsuit against the Kardashians is slated to take place April 15th, and you know I'm going to be watching. Once the trial's over, turn on your subscribes and notifications so if you want me to cover this case, because I'm going to cover it to the pits of hell. Once the trial's over, Blac Chyna will go after Rob in court for revenge, posting naked pictures of her with another man on Instagram. Y'all, listen, that's all I got to say. Go Chyna. Go little rock star. Go Chyna. Take him to the mat and show no mercy, because guess what? When they thought they had you on the ropes, when they thought they had you they didn't show you 1 ounce of mercy and tried to destroy you and mess up every bag they could. You better make sure any residual monies he might have, you have your hand attached to all of them. Child support, where? Baby, I'm taking your whole checking account. You should have stopped while you were ahead. All right, my little Tattle Tells, let me know what you think. You think this is a rebrand for the Kardashians? You think that what's happening with Blac Chyna and Rob? You really believe Chyna's lawyer? I do, and I can't wait to see what happens.